The pig animal sign in 2024 is the emperor for the year. This means you are expected to do big things and make great changes in the year of the wood dragon. The pig animal sign is one of the top animal signs in the year of the wood dragon. This is because you have the Emperor star in your destiny chart this year. Now, the Emperor star always comes with dragon virtue. These two stars signify power, authority, ability to solve problems, ability to make massive changes, ability to transform lives. So when this star appears in the pig sign this year, this is regarded as a very important pivotal year for those with the animal sign of pig in their destiny chart. Now let's think about what's the role of an emperor. Of course, to a lot of kids, when they see emperor, emperor, nice food, right? Nice happy palace, lots of entertainment, I do nothing and enjoy wealth. Actually, it's not true. Great emperors are great leaders. That's why it comes with dragon virtue. The Emperor star here refers to the role of the leader, the person who serves the community, the person who is the pioneer for an idea, the pioneer for an entire generation, the generational chain breaker, the one person that makes the difference in the family or in the business, someone who takes on the responsibility to make that change, to bring positivity back. This is what the emperor should do. That makes this emperor a good emperor. Okay, so you have to decide whether you're going to be a good emperor or a bad emperor. Okay, if a bad emperor basically will indulge just in fun and entertainment and playing video games the whole day and basically do nothing. But that will be a waste of the powers of this true emperor star. That means you become a bad emperor. In fact, you create a lot of negativity that will last a couple of years down the road. So it's very easy to be lazy and do nothing. Well, this will only happen if you have no vision and focus. If you have something you want to create, this will be the best year for you to rally the support, articulate your vision, think about what's possible. Now, how do you find those answers? Well, don't forget you have dragon virtue in your destiny chart this year. Dragon virtue is the ability to solve problems. In order for it to really enhance its ability and usefulness, you have to go and find some problem to solve. If you got no problems to solve, the dragon virtue cannot exercise its strength. You understand what I mean? It's like saying, I want to perm hair, but I got no hair. How are you going to perm hair, right? So in order for the dragon virtue to be useful, you got to go and solve problems. So there could be financial problems, there could be career problems, there could be relationship problems, there could be other people's problems. So find out what you could do, what value you could add to bring to the table so that you can help other people become better. And because you're doing that, because you find this opportunity and you saw the gap and you bridged that gap, that will give you the opportunity to generate more money, to become the leader in that, the pioneer in that industry, and to be able to support not just your family but other people. You become a great emperor. That's how you utilize this star this year, okay? And don't forget, anything that you don't know how to do, you can learn. Because the Academy star is in your destiny chart this year. This is a good star for learning, to take on a new course. Now, a lot of people don't study. After school, they just stop. They just start, watch Netflix and play video games. But think about it, even Netflix, there are some useful documentaries. Even on YouTube, there are many useful videos that you can learn a new skill. So dedicate time, set it in your calendar to pick up a skill that is useful for you to do your work. Either you do your career, business, or even relationship, learn something. Even math. There are a lot of videos out there that teach people how to do math faster and more effective. So there are many things you can actually learn. And a lot of these are also for free if you want to invest the time in doing so. Or if you have a bit of funds, invest in learning a new skill. This is super important because the time is right for you to do so. By having that, that's how you increase your capacity to earn and become better. Now, there are other stars in the chart like Brutal Defeat and Dark Sky. It usually comes with the Emperor because I told you, if your Emperor is a bad Emperor, it's going to be Brutal Defeat. That's why it is called 暴敗, right? Sudden downfall. So a lot of times if people win, they get a windfall, right? They get they sudden win, but not through real skills. The downfall is imminent. That's why it's bad for people who so-called strike a good luck or have a windfall gain. Because they got there without skill, they got there because by chance. this star brings you down also by chance, okay? So you have to be very careful. If you got to wherever you are because of a stroke of good luck, you must immediately learn the skills to help you stay there, stay in power. So it's no use getting rich for a day. It's only useful if you stay rich forever, right? So this is the key to be able to do that. That's called real skills and knowledge. Otherwise, the brutal defeat will cause a sudden downfall in this year for you. Okay, now let's look at spiritual matters here. You have the heavenly villain. What does that mean? Well, it means that, some years you have to play the role of what we call devil's advocate, right? Sometimes you have to look at things and say, why must it be like this? A lot of our spiritual journey, we don't use wisdom in it, right? We don't think about why certain things we need to see it this way. How about looking from it from a different way? Why do we do the things we do? Wisdom calls for us to reason why we do the things we do. If you don't have that, you blindly follow any principle, your so-called spiritual growth becomes dogma, right? Becomes a ritualistic habit, and you don't know why, and then suddenly your faith can actually turn to fear. So this is super important for you to actually look at something from a different perspective, sometimes even ask the hard questions, okay? Now, let's look at the animal sign of the pig in the year, month, day, and hour pillar here, okay? So again, if you don't know how to see your full astrology chart from the year, month, day, and hour perspective, I recommend that you follow the link that you see on your screen right now, and or on the comments or description of this video, you can go to a page called the BaZI Astrology Plotter, where you can plot your destiny chart. There you will see your year, month, day, and hour animal signs, okay? Now, if the pig appears in the year column, okay, in the year column, this is where people this year will look up to you for that role of leadership, right? They will look up to you. There will be problems in your community for you to solve. So solve them, because dragon virtue is there. It exerts its strength when there's problems to solve, right? There's no problem to solve, there's going to be a lot of issues, okay? And also the red matchmaker, which is really good for relationship, looking for the so-called partners or relationship. If you're single and you have pig in the year column, it's a great year for you to meet someone. So be open-minded. You can only meet someone if you are there to solve problems, yeah? If you're there to take, like waiting for other people to come save you because you're in such a mess, unfortunately, nobody's going to find you, yeah, because then you have brutal defeat activated, which is a big problem, okay? Now, if the pig is in the month column, now this is super good for career, people who are working in a business, people who are in employment as a professional. The Emperor Star allows you now take on a role, a respectable role. Yeah, there's a situation in that organization that need you to put in effort to solve and take on a position where you'll be respected, okay? So this is your chance to shine. So skill up and have the guts to move forward. If the pig is on the day pillar, well, that means your spouse might behave like an emperor this year. What to do? Maybe, take it easy, don't argue so much. It's very hard to win an argument with the emperor, right? So this is the year where you'll find that you might need to be a bit more accommodating to the emperor in your spouse palace, because it's your day branch. Well, of course, if you are single, then obviously you are the emperor yourself, right? There's no one else for you to boss around in the relationship. So you'll find someone first, and then you probably will find your queen or your king this year, okay? Now, again, it is in the hour pillar. This is super, super, super good, because the hour pillar, having the Emperor Star, means having access to resources, access to other people's resources, time, energy, effort, money, funds, right? So this might be the opportunity for you to actually raise funds for a project, or basically have access to information about a potential investment and so forth. And plus, the pig has the Academy Star on the hour pillar. Is great for learning new skills, investing in new knowledge, okay? Now, if you want to find out more about each animal sign in your year, month, day, and hour, there is a way you can do that. You can follow the link that you see on the screen or on the description or comments below to download the Triverse Guide for 2024. The Triverse Guide will contain all the information about the animal signs, plus a lot of tips about the feng shui that you can implement for yourself to enhance 2024 in your favor. Even though if you're a pig, you're already good, you want to make it better, right? And also, if you want to read about other people, it's all there as well. And while you're at this, do join our membership subscription, Tribe Plus. Tribe Plus is a new membership that we have for 2024, where we will be sharing personalized reports based on your date of birth. So this is something that's super useful if you're into astrology and you need monthly guidance. Check this out. It's called Tribe Plus, okay? And also, don't forget to smash the like button right here and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you have not already done so. And thank you so much for watching this 12 animal sign forecast for the year. And here's wishing you a healthy, happy, and prosperous Chinese New Year.